Hello. Am I actually doing this right? Because I can't tell. Because I know I'm totally late. Because I got totally lost getting there. And then when I got there, I couldn't get in StreamYard properly and get it done. And I couldn't really hold it because I was totally numb and I couldn't talk. So I just figured I'd wait till I was done. So, Liddy, is it working? Am I working? I can't really look at the camera to see if I'm working here. Am I working? Am I working? Am I working? Am I working? And is this members only? Because this is supposed to be members only. So, one, someone let me know that this is members only. And two, let me know if you can actually hear me. And I think my door is open. See me. I think my door is open. My door is open. Yes, you're working. Yay! Am I members only? Is this members only? Do not pull. I hate when people are like, life. And I'm in a big truck. I'm in a big truck. If I would hit him, he would have been no bueno in himself. All right, I'm coming to a red light. So, good afternoon, folks. I saw, it looked like but so I did. I'm gonna tell you, it's starting to hurt a little bit. Stop. When you go in, they put all this numbing stuff on you, and it is way more numbing stuff than my little micro needle stuff. And I'm not, but I'm starting to. I think because I'm going through the mountains here, I'm going to keep kicking myself out. There's a school bus in front of me, which some kids just got out of school. Let me see if I can read anything. Lenny. Hey, Stranger Bubblegum. Hey, Michelle E. Hey, Burnt Butt, Buttle Butt. How is everybody? I can't really read chat while I'm driving. One, because I can't read chat while I'm driving, and two, because I'm blind as a bat. Now, what I wanted to do, but I'm not really in a good place to do it, is I wanted to show you guys really all the fire damage. And at some point, I would love to do that because it's insane when you really see it. I mean, we all know there are fires, and I'm sure you all have, seen on the news the fire damages and fires in California, and I'm sure you can Google the fires, but when you really see entire areas that are gone, like no trees, no nothing, it's crazy. No houses. Like there's one place, oh my God, that really hurt to move my lips. That really hurt. But there's one place where I usually, like down this whole, there's a road, and down the whole road, like it was like a little community, and there probably were 100 houses, and not a single house is left. So it's just all, and the hard part is very few insurance companies will insure the houses that burned down because they're in a, obviously a high burn risk area. So a lot of places don't want to insure you. So there is something you can get. It's something like called California Fire Insurance. And it's basically if you can get no other insurance, for fire insurance, you can get this. But it's very expensive. And by expensive, I mean about $20,000 a year expensive. And that's for fire insurance for your home. That is not any other kind of insurance for your home. You still have to get regular homeowners insurance for everything else. But so there are a lot of people who lost their homes simply because, well, some people did because what a lot of people do is they don't get their insurance checked out every so many years. So, you know, you buy a house in 1990, you're paying whatever for homeowners insurance. 10 years later, you're paying the same thing for homeowners insurance. Well, probably going to cost a little bit more to redo your house 10 years later. So a lot of people found out that they were underinsured, and the amount of money they had in insurance was not enough money to rebuild their house. So too fucking bad. A lot of people didn't have homeowners insurance. Too fucking bad. A lot of people, the only way to rebuild was to get the special kind of homeowners insurance for like $12,000 to $20,000 a year. Can't afford that. Too fucking bad. So there are a lot of properties in California that, you know, just the people couldn't afford to, you know, they had to just, they lost everything. Got nothing for it, can't sell it, can't rebuild. So basically had to walk for nothing. And then, you know, of course, you know, somebody with a lot of money comes in and buys it and ends up building a beautiful house on it, ends up making bank on it because, you know, the fire damages are going way down and fires aren't as much of a problem, and that'll all go away. And when that does, someone will, you know, buy it for a normal amount of money. But man, those fires fucked a lot of people up. A lot of vineyards too lost everything. You know, they lost. Imagine that's your business, and you just lost it, like a farm. You lose your farm, you lose your business, you lose your house, you lose your business, you lose everything. Let me try and read here. There you are. Hey, Shannon Pisces. Hey, Checking Convictions. How are you guys? I'd love to be able to talk more, but it's really hard to see. I wonder what is a better way to see. It's so tiny to see. So I hope everyone is doing well on this Wednesday. Strange things abound, as the Circle K. I was trying to look for Matt. I don't see Matt doing his channel anymore. I hear he's going on other panels. I gotta like catch up with what's going on with that whole Queen Bee thing. I mean, from like the only thing I heard was I feel like he got bamboozled. You know, he was on there for a hot second and then he got bamboozled, which I don't think was fair. I mean, you know, I think Matt probably learned a lesson that even if you are making fun of The Simpsons and doing the like you're slapping people on The Simpsons, you can't do that. You know, there's certain things you can't do. So, you know, but I don't know. I hope that'll, you know, it really sucks. What really sucks, and this is if you guys were on the other live stream, it really sucks is that right now, there is this big push for the people who are the trolls and the bullies to be acting like they're the ones being trolled and being bullied and getting the sympathy for it and really trying to take out the people who are the people getting victimized. I myself one of them. Matt seems like he seems to be another one. And I don't like that. Like that's not okay. You know, it's not. It's not how life works, and it's not a life legacy I want to leave for my kids. So, you know, I'm not gonna, like I said before in the other one, I'm not gonna go back to like, let's do a live and talk about it and blah blah and get my point of view out and talk about it and blah blah, because that doesn't work. Because as I've seen, if I make a live, 500 people will watch it, and then if someone else makes a live watching my live talking shit about me, that live, which is just watching my live. I mean, you're doing a live that is just watching me watch my. I mean, you're watching me. You're doing a live watching me, and you're getting twice as many views for it, only because people are waiting for you to like, you know, say something, be drama, be a bitch, whatever, you know. And I'm not going to do that. So people aren't going to sit there and watch waiting for me to, I don't do that. So I think we need to go the comedy route and just make fun of these people, like, because it's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty, when you look at some of these things in a comedic light, that, yeah, then then people start to get it. I think, a lot people either believe it and they're always going to believe it, or there's some semblance in their brain where they kind of might be open to understanding it. And I think people are a lot more open to understanding things through comedy than things through some, like, let me show you a spreadsheet and a figure sheet and blah, blah, blah. Who wants to listen to that crap? I don't, but, I don't know. I gotta say though, that KK chick, sometimes she's got some good points. See, she's one of those people who she says some good points in there. She really does. But, she doesn't, nobody listens to her. Everyone's just like, yeah, whatever. They really don't, like I've heard her say a lot of good things and give a lot of good advice, and people just don't listen to her. And then there's, the fact that, like, she doesn't sleep and she doesn't sleep for 3 days and she talks a million miles a minute. I don't know what's up with that, but that kind of might reduce your credibility. That's the other thing. Like, got these people that talk like so dub T, and if you don't know what dub T is, it's dub, like white, like remember George Bush, dub, W, white trash, dub, W, white trash. People are so dub T, and people listen. It amazes me. I don't know about you guys, but it really amazes me the level of people who are grown-ups who still talk in a manner that is not an acceptable way to talk as an adult. Like, how do you live your life? Oh, there's a school bus stop. I better stop with the school bus. But seriously, how do you live your life as an adult being that way? Do you do that at the grocery store? Do you walk into the grocery store and say, hey, cunt, can you get me some lettuce? There's no lettuce over here. No, you can't get along in life doing stuff like that. Do you go to, like, try to go get a job and, like, your boss is like, hey, you didn't, you're working at the Gap. Hey, you didn't fold those shirts well enough. Can you do it again? Go sit on a fucking cactus and suck a dick, you pie hole. No, you can't act like that either. In what, like, where do these people go that they're able to speak and act in these ways that they survive? Because I don't know. If I acted like that anywhere, I don't think I'd go very far. And I can't imagine dropping my kids off in the morning. Hey, fuck you kids. Go see you later. Have a good fucking day. Suck a dick. The principal's like, oh, your son did so good playing the drums last night. We're so proud of him. I'm like, yeah, that cocksucker's been playing really hard. Yeah. Fuck that fucker. Fuck you too, bitch. I don't know how you get along like that. I don't know how the world works around you like that. I don't know. And then why is everybody so concerned with everybody's views lately? I've noticed there's things going on with YouTube because they're doing some. I've noticed I've cut out some VPNs. So I've got some places with VPNs that are not getting counted. So my views are like, and I only notice it because of that, because I'm like, there's places not getting counted, and I somehow stopped counting certain views from certain countries. I don't know what I did, but I did something. But like, I was listening to someone the other night, and they were making fun of someone else because they only had like a certain so many views. Like, oh well, you know, we're not listening to what you say because you don't like. Who cares? Who cares? Like, that's just rude. I don't know. I think they were talking about Matt. I think she was like, "Oh, I got 113. You had 20, so oh, good for you." So what? But there's probably 20 actual people who care who are listening. That's the difference. Like, I don't know. I have no idea how many people watch me, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling if push came to shove, and I said, "Hey, listen, guys, I really need a favor. Can one of you do X, Y, and Z?" I have a feeling a good percentage of you would. Whereas some other people might have a way bigger number, but I have a feeling most of those people would be like, "What? Can't hear ya. Oh, my phone's crackling. Oh, sorry, bye." I was always that girl who, first, I was always that girl who was more friends with guys than girls. Always worked out better with guys and girls. Because I don't, you know, like, a girl walks up to a group of guys and gets all like drama, blah, blah, blah. And the guys are just like, okay, what are you know, and I don't care for the drama either. But I mean, like, I would rather have this many friends that I can count on than this many friends that I don't. Like, that's why, you know, there are some channels where everyone's just like love, love, love each other, but no one really cares. You know, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the fake stuff. I'm not into the fake stuff. Like, if I say something to you, I'm saying it to you. If I act a certain way, I act a certain way. If I tell you something, you better believe it. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. If I tell you something, you got my word. I don't know. I grew up, my grandfather, he was in the war, and he was in the plane, behind the plane. He was a photographer, and he was in the group of photographers, and he was in the plane, behind the plane that took the pictures of the nuclear bomb. So, um, and you know, there were a lot of photographers in that, and fucked them up. They had no idea what they were going to do. Had done. I mean, he said that they just looked at each other and were like, "Dear God, help us! What have we done?" I mean, like, and he saved he was one of 13. His mother had 13. He was one of 13 that survived. Big Italian family. And he saved all of his money from when he was, you know, and sent it back home. And he came home fucked in the head from seeing the greatest destruction known to man, and you know, and realized that his mother had spent all of his money that he sent home on all of his other brothers and sisters, most of which who became extremely wealthy, by the way. And he ended up not. He ended up, though, becoming the manager of a fruit department in a grocery store, you know, the fruit department where you sell the fruit. And he was very proud of that. He made, you know, he worked in a grocery store with fruit, and he was proud of that. And he made a damn good life for himself and his family. He was fucking alcoholic. He was racist as shit till I told him it's not okay to be racist. And until I told him you can't drink like that. He and I were very close. I do not have a father. I didn't have a father, never grew up with a father. Don't know my father, never had one. And so he was my father, and he and I were very close. But, you know, I wonder about people today, if people today could, you know, going through what people back then went through. You know, we got these people on YouTube who thinks it's okay to just talk this way about people and act this way and blah, 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 blah. you know, and then you have people like that who, you know, gave their lives, gave his mental life so that people like that can talk shit. You know, it's like, you know, people like that, that's fucked up. You know, it's fucked up. It's like you get to say your shit and talk your shit about me because my grandfather made sure you had a voice and were able to have a voice. Shouldn't have, but he did. At least not for your voice. But you know what I'm trying to say? It's just an interesting world that we live in. And where are we going from here? Like, where are we going from here? We've turned into quite a hateful species, and I don't understand that. You know, there used to be a time where everybody knew their neighbor, you know, everyone cared for their neighbor, people looked out for their neighbor. You know, where I live, when we had the fires, you know, like the couple of other houses on my street, you know, they evacuated, and I have their house keys, you know, and we all can go into each other's houses, we all trust each other. But you know, we were a community that helped a community out to get through things, and helped each other and knew each other, and we protect each other. And you know, if we see someone, you know, walking around who doesn't look like they belong around here, someone's gonna say something to someone. You know, we're like old school community out here. You know, protect each other, protect each other's houses from fires. You know, you see someone, you see a chicken running around, you know, you go feed that chicken and try and figure out whose house it came from. You know, you drive around, you see someone looting someone else's house, you go over there, you say something. You know, that's kind of like the old school thing where, you know, everybody knew everybody's neighbors. You know, you knew your neighbor, you knew your neighbor's kids, you talked to your neighbors. If you saw someone weird go into your neighbor's house, you knew it, and you probably went and told your neighbor. You know, people had that neighborly quality, and now we just have this asshole quality where everyone's like all for one and one for me. I don't like that. I don't like how we've gotten to that. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Hey, Wee, happy birthday. But I don't like that. I don't like that we've gotten to that. You know, we've gotten to become a very selfish society. Like, I remember with COVID, you know, it really was the first time when I saw people. There's gas, $5.39 a gallon. You know, it was the first time where I really saw people be like, if you didn't get vaccinated, I hope you die. If you got vaccinated, I hope you die. You know, it was like people weren't just like, you didn't get vaccinated? Well, I did, but that's okay that you did it. It was more like, if you don't do what I did, I hope you die for. You know, it was weird. Like people really kind of weren't just on one side or the other, but it was like, if you're not on my side, I hope you die. That's some fucked up shit to think. Like, you know, we're all human beings. And no matter what you think about the person that you dislike, they probably have family, and their family, you know, nope. There are very few true monsters in the world, like true monsters. You know, most people, you might think they're a monster, but they probably have some people who love them. They might not be your best friend. They might not be like someone you'd like to hang out with, but they're probably not the biggest monster on the planet. Like, you know, we like think about, you know what I'm saying? What's that going on my phone? But anyway, I'm, oh, hey, Mazzy. I think I thought you gave me a like super chat or something there. I see a colored something. Well, thank you. I think that's what I see. And I apologize if anyone has done anything else or done a membership. I really cannot see anything in chat. So if anyone has asked me any questions or said anything to me, I apologize. I really can't see chat because I'm blind as a bat. And even if I had my glasses on, I probably couldn't see. But We gotta do something to quit this fucked up world thing that we got going on. It's not okay to be hateful. It's like somehow it's become cool to be hateful. It's not okay to be hateful. And it's not okay to troll people and then pretend like you're the victim of it. It's not. Like, hearing that kind of stuff just really makes me mad. You know, hearing the people who have trolled me beyond belief act like they're this, like, what? I don't know. Strange things are going on. Strange things are going on in people's heads. I don't know what it is, but if we really want to have a society where we bring up children who do good for us. Gone Girl, did you just send me something too? I think Gone Girl just sent me something too, which I can't kind of see, but I kind of can. Thank you if you did. I appreciate it. After this, when I get home, I'm going to make a little video, and if anyone's done anything, I will thank you properly, because I feel badly that I'm thanking some people and not others, or maybe I'm thanking nobody, or maybe I'm thanking people who, I don't know. But I will make a proper video of everything. I want to see if I can turn this around and show you the damage, because this would be a great shot of damage. But I don't know how to turn things around here. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn things around. Hold on. Cam. Hold on. Cam. Come on, Cam. Cam does nothing. Okay, Cam does nothing. And there are people behind me. Oh, that turned my camera off. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, I'm going settings. Hold on, I'm trying to do something here. Settings. Camera, facing back. Okay, so I think maybe you can see now, but if you can see now, and you see all the nothingness, of death, of trees, of nothingness, those are all dead, burnt trees. There's a little bit of greenery coming back. So there's one way off the mountain, and this is it. And the entire thing was on fire. So had you wanted to get off the mountain, you weren't gonna. All this empty openness, all the openness to the left, those were all trees. And there were houses everywhere. All burned down. Every last bit of it. Can't tell if you can see what I can see. All dead. All burnt down. Every last bit of it. Millions of acres burned. And this is life. This happens. This happens. You treat your fellow man like shit, tomorrow the world could burn down. We just had a global pandemic. These things happen. And you really want to treat each other like shit? Just cause? I mean, catch a clue. There's more important things in life than this dumb bullshit called YouTube. You know, okay? So I think we're coming up on a part that this all used to be. So you're going to see, like, hopefully you can see a hill here. And that all used to be trees and houses. And I can't see it, but it's all gone. It's all gone. Every bit of it's gone. I can't tell if you can see, but I'm going to put this down here. But this signal right up here. But I just want to say that need to say a little bit about what we want out of life and what we want kids to get out of life and what we want our kids to get out of life. And I don't every time you see someone do it next to you, you're kind of a part of it. So I think we need to all take a better stand. We need to do a better job. You know, it's fun. I get it. It's fun. I like drama as much as the next list. I like Housewives of Beverly Hills. I like it. But I think we need to really realize what's important in life. And what's important in life is not tearing down people and being horrible to people. And, you know, I like drama. Go watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know what Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is? It's a scripted reality show. You know what? They're friends, not good friends. They don't hang out all the time, but they're friends enough that they're told a script to make drama so people have something to watch. Scripted reality. That's what that is. This is YouTube. This is the real world. People are really, really saying stuff. And it's all fun and games. It's all fun. We all like the drama. We get it. It's fun. But when I'm hearing from the school board about some charges and some recreational things that may or may not happen that are all lies, that is not drama. That is defamation. And that cannot happen. Yes, people get to talk a little ha-ha about each other. A little ha-ha about each other. It's a little different than slander. And, you know, I'm tired of people starting their own drama. There are certain people out there who say, I've been called this. I've never heard anybody say that. There are certain people who say, I've been called this, that, and the other thing. And I've been blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know where you got that from. Because the only person I've ever heard you say that is you. I'm starting to hear certain people say, don't take me word for word, but I think I might have heard that this person may have said. No, that's called making up drama. I think I might have heard this person may have said this. That means that person didn't do a goddamn thing, but I want to start shit with them, so I'm going to make some up right now. And that's not okay. And if you think it's okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everyone do your own thing. I'm not allowed to tell anybody what to do your own thing. You do, that's fine. But for me, that's not okay to me. That's not okay to me. And if it's okay to you, that's fine too. That's the thing. I don't get to tell anybody a goddamn thing. My opinion is my opinion and my opinion only. I get flack because I got this like I like the family unit. I get a lot of flack because I like the family unit. That's my opinion. My opinion only. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. But you don't have to give me shit for it. I'm not giving you shit for your opinions. That's the thing. We need to be a kinder, nicer generation. All right, I'm gonna lose signal here. I love you guys. I'm gonna go through this and thank everybody properly. Thank you for being with me today. I look like I got beat up. I love you guys. Bye.